Hello, USJ Blue Jays fans, and welcome back for another episode of the USJ Men's Soccer Report. My name is Josh Ingham of USJBluejays.com. Today I'm joined with second-year head men's soccer coach Paul Wright and sophomore forward DeAnte Anderson. DeAnte, I'm going to start with you. You've had a really successful week here, 10 points over your last 3 matches, 8 points over your last 2 matches, 2 game-winning goals in that span, led to you earning your first career GNAC Men's Soccer Player of the Week award. Talk a little bit about your success and what's been working for you the last couple matches.
Basically just finding holes, gaps in the defense, getting open, and also for my teammates just finding me, whether it's on the wing, down the seams, and just putting away those opportunities.
Awesome, Coach. Touch a little bit on Deonte's play over the last 3 matches. He's been a key contributor to your team over the last couple matches. What have you seen out of him the last couple days?
Sure. It goes back to his preparation during the off season, his efforts. He was a big success last year, but he continued to work hard, and I believe he's added a few extra strings to his bow as far as his game. He's got a few more aspects that can hurt defenses, and with the addition of a surrounding cast that are really providing good service for him. So that the combination of those two things have led to him having more success, and we having more success on the field so far.
Speaking of that success, Coach, you've really gotten things kind of rolling here the last couple matches. Won your last 3 straight. Overtime win last Saturday up at Riviera in the GNAC opener. Pick up a midweek win at Becker, and then this past Saturday you debut the men's soccer team on the new field turf with a 10-0 win over LaSalle. Huge win, program record, 10 goals. What have you seen out of your team, and what's led to that recent success?
Sure. It comes back to the attitude and the commitment and the effort, and staying humble and keep progressing and working hard day in, day out. And we know that there are some tougher tests ahead, and some opponents that are really going to give some tough challenges, and we're excited and looking forward to those challenges.
DeAnte, program record, as we mentioned, 10 goals on Saturday against LaSalle. Just, really controlled from start to finish, outshot the team 28-0. Really dominant performance by you guys. What does it mean to you guys to maybe set that program record? I know it's only year 2, but, you don't see too many 10-0 scores in soccer too often. What was clicking on Saturday against the Lasers?
I just feel like as a group we were all communicating, talking. Midfielders did a good job distributing the ball to the forwards. Defenders did a great job containing their forwards. So it was all around good effort from our team. That's why I got 10-0.
You guys, starting off the year 2-0 in GNAC play, really critical. Obviously, your guys' goals are set on the GNAC playoffs, making the GNAC playoffs and making a run this year. Talk a little bit about the 2-0 start in conference play and what that kind of is looking like going forward.
Yeah, the 2-0 start is really good for us, but we know that we have tougher opponents ahead of us. We're just going to take it one game at a time and go from there.
Coach, speaking of maybe some tougher opponents, we got Eastern Nazarene coming into town on Wednesday. What's the game plan for the midweek non-conference match?
Sure, it's a big challenge. They're 6-1 and having a very successful season so far. I believe they win or they're runner-up of that conference pretty much every other year. So it's a tough opponent and a good test for what we have coming up on Saturday with Colby Sawyer.
Great. Now, last question, I guess, to both you guys. You unveiled the new turf and competition. You guys have been practicing on it a little bit, but just talk a little bit about kind of the improvement of the field turf and what it's meant to your program so far. And not a bad way to open up with a 10-0 win the first time in game competition on the turf.
No, I think the excitement of that and really helped us, and gave us that little extra motivation that we needed against LaSalle. It's a great surface. It's changed the way we play. I believe we have highly technical players, and it allows us to play a technical kind of game, which I believe suits us. And it's we're extremely grateful and thankful for the university for making that investment and allowing us a great surface to practice and play on.
DeAnte, same question. New turf field. We had a great crowd on Saturday. It was a gorgeous day out on the USJ soccer field. Talk a little bit about the atmosphere and the new playing surface.
No, it was just great for all the fans to come out and see what we can do on a better surface from last year. I feel like we were anxious to play on that field, and that just good result.
Well, Coach DeAnte, thank you so much for the time. Again, my name is Josh Engel of USJBlueJays.com. And be sure to head out to the USJ soccer field on Wednesday as the men's soccer team hosts Eastern Nazarene at 4 o'clock.